Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to watch the top 10 places to visit in Germany. I am the German and I will be the judge if they are the top 10 or if they're the worst top 10. Yeah, let's go.
Is Ryan Shirley, and I want to show you some of my favorite places in the
Guys, is this Germany? This looks like a Caribbean. It's like, this is photoshopped. I don't believe it.
Places in the enchanting country of Germany. So here's my Germany top 10.
We don't play that music here.
Home to some of the world's most stunning landscapes, from endless castles,
Neuschwanstein
medieval towns straight out of a fairy tale, and the towering Bavarian Alps. Germany has so much to offer. Let's start this video off in the magical village of Rothenburg.
Okay, good start, yeah? It's a very nice city to visit. Very beautiful.
When you go to Rothenburg, you'll feel like you're walking in a fantasy movie.
He pronounces it like Rothenburg, which means like Red Castle, but that's not how it's pronounced. It's Rothenburg.
It's one of the most preserved medieval old towns in all of Europe. During the Middle Ages, Rothenburg thrived as it was located at the crossroads of European trade routes. At the beginning of the 15th century, it rose to becoming the second largest city in all of Germany. But during the 17th century,
it's like
Rothenburg faced adversities such as the 30-Year War and the bubonic plague. Without much resources,
it's crazy to think that this was the second largest town in Germany at one point, and you can see the outlines of the city wall here. Today, this is a village. 200 years ago, it was the biggest city.
Rothenburg's growth was halted, which aided in keeping the town preserved in its medieval state. Today, Rothenburg maintains its medieval charm, and it's been the inspiration for sets of Disney movies such as Pinocchio. If you go, you can check out the famous Cloning Corner or witness the beautiful Christmas markets. I mean, it's just hard to beat the allure of this German village. From Rothenburg, you can make the 3-hour drive to the beautiful city of Munich. Also known as Bavaria's capital, Munich is located in the south of Germany, about 50 kilometers from the Alps. During World War II, Munich was heavily bombed by over 70 air raids, but today the city is restored to its former beauty. One of the most popular spots is the Marienplatz, Central Square. You'll find the new town hall with its stunning clock tower and historical figurines. After exploring
Well, I mean, Munich is nice, but it's not really worth it to go there unless you want to eat Weißwurst, eat a giant pretzel and drink a massive beer. That's the only reason to go to Munich, to be honest.
We're going to head to the Alps to visit Berchtesgaden.
Wait, what?
After exploring Munich, we're going to head to the Alps to visit
Berchtesgaden. Never heard of it.
Berchtesgaden. Now, I have to say this may be one of the most beautiful towns in all of Germany. It's just a 2 hours drive from Munich, and it's nestled in the Bavarian Alps. One of my favorite features of the town is the Watzmann Mountain.
That looks
it has
cool.
These uniquely shaped peaks that tower over the town. It almost looks
like a split
someone
mountain.
took a bite out of it. There's so many beautiful churches around Berchtesgaden to explore, such as the Maria Gern Church, which offers a
Guys, I must tell you, this church is nothing special. There's like a church like that, even bigger, in every single village in Germany.
Perfect view of the Watzmann Peaks. Just south of the town is where Hitler's former Eagle's Nest retreat is located. It's now a restaurant with unbelievable views. The area is full of stunning alpine lakes such as Hintersee, which offers just incredible views. You could also visit the Berchtesgaden National Park and explore all its hidden treasures. I mean, the whole area is just pure paradise. Now,
Well, the area is nice. It's at the border to Austria, but the village is not really special, I would say. And all the area around there looks the same.
We're going to visit Lake Constance. Now, it's this massive lake that's not only in Germany, but also borders Austria and Switzerland. I remember I was hiking in the mountains of Appenzell, Switzerland, and I can see the lake from where I was at. I mean, it's just huge. Now, it's the second largest lake in all of Europe by volume. Now, one scenic place on the lake is this town called Lindau. Now, what makes it so unique is that it's this island. Now, it was first mentioned by a monk in the 9th century, and during medieval times, it became quite the fortified city. Today, it's a popular place to visit. I just love
It's a very nice city to visit, but you can spend like one day there or even half a day and you have seen everything. And there's not much to do, just walk around and eat a schnitzel.
harbor, and just the fact that it's an island, I mean, just such a cool place. Another picturesque city on Lake Constance is Meersburg. It's located right on the shores, and it's a historical town lined with beautiful colored houses. And I just can't think of a better place to go during a warm German summer.
You guys, this is not top 10. We have already had 10. Yeah, this is like top 100, I guess. Yeah, he missed the 0 or something.
After we're going to visit the Hohenzollern Castle. Now, I have to say this is one of the most impressive castles in all of Germany. It sits perfectly on Mount Hohenzollern and can be seen from miles away.
Hohenzollern
is the last of 3 castles that was built upon this hill. It was completed in 1867 as a memorial to the Prussian royal family. Today, it's one of Germany's most visited castles, and I understand why.
Is it? I've been there, but it's never on the top list, as far as I know.
Stunning castle in Germany is the Cochem Castle. The original castle was built back in the 1100s, and it made its money by collecting shipping tools on passing ships down on the river. Sadly, it was destroyed in 1689 by the French, but in 1868, a wealthy businessman
looks kind of cool though.
Decided to rebuild the castle ruins. Today, it stands perched on a hill overlooking the beautiful town of Cochem and the Moselle River. Another stunning castle just 30 minutes away is the Elz Castle. It's a popular place to get that classic Instagram picture. So,
guys, those castles are nice, but in Germany they're not really special because we have them around every corner. So just go to any castle, it will look pretty much something like that. So
away is the Elz Castle. It's a popular place to get that classic Instagram picture. So if you're in the area, you gotta check both these castles out. You won't regret it. After, we're going to visit the capital city of Berlin. Now today, Berlin is a thriving capital with a population of over 3.6 million people. It's an incredible city with a complicated history. Now, Berlin was first documented in the 13th century. During World War II, it was the headquarters of Hitler's Third Reich and became the most heavily bombed city in history. After the war, Berlin was divided into the East and West Berlin. With the end of the Cold War, East and West Berlin were finally reunited.
I didn't know this is a history video.
So one of my favorite spots is the Rothenburg Gate.
One of his favorite spots is the Brandenburger Gate. Guys, this guy has never traveled anywhere, did he? Like, what? Everybody's just going there because, yeah, it's a must-see. It's like the icon of the city, but it's like the most boring thing you can do in the city. Like, seriously?
Century neoclassical monument that is Germany's national symbol of unity and peace. You can also check out the Berlin Wall Memorial to see remnants of the historical wall. After Berlin, we're going to head over to Hamburg.
What? This guy has not been to Berlin. Or if he did, he was like here for 2 hours. Yeah, like, what?
Northern Germany, on the Elbe River, Hamburg is the second largest city in Germany after Berlin. Thanks to its access to the North Sea, Hamburg grew as the port city throughout the ages. Today it is Europe's third largest port. I just love all the canals that run through the city. Hamburg is home to 2,500 bridges, making it the city with the highest number of bridges in Europe. It reminds me of a modern-day Venice.
I'm really a bit disappointed about how he narrates everything because he's just giving facts you can look up on Wikipedia. I don't think he has been to those places. He's just writing up a video and like getting stock footage or collecting footage and making a ChatGPT written video. Like, what?
The impressive spot in the city is the Speicherstadt. It's the largest warehouse district in the world. Now, another beautiful spot in the city is the Auster Lakes. It's a set of 2 artificial lakes
so many
that are often
ships.
full of sailboats during the summertime. Now, after Hamburg, we're going to head over to Frankfurt. Located in west central Germany, Frankfurt is one of Europe's major financial hubs, and it's home to the European Central Bank. It's full of beautiful skyscrapers and kind of reminds me of American cities. Aside from its skyscrapers and financial districts, Frankfurt is a beautiful historical town. One of the most popular places is Rothenburg. It's a beautiful town square lined with colorful timber houses that will get your German vibes going.
Guys, I must tell you, if you are going to Germany, skip Frankfurt. Yes, Frankfurt is like this picture here is the most beautiful spot in the whole city, and you will not find it anywhere else. And the city itself, it just sucks. Yeah, it's full of bankers and junkies, and there's not really much to do. Yeah.
From Frankfurt, you can make the 3-hour drive to the Black Forest, now located right on the border of France. The Black Forest is a giant region famous for its dense vegetation, picturesque villages, and it's often associated with the Brothers Grimm fairy tales. Whenever I think of Germany, I just think of the Black Forest with its cuckoo clocks and just beautiful German towns. I mean, I can't think of a better place to road trip and experience the beauty of southern Germany. I mean, just such a cool region. After
It
we're
is
gonna
pretty
head to
cool.
the beautiful town of Fussen. Now,
Fussen.
located right at the foot of the Bavarian Alps, Fussen is a 700-year-old medieval city full of old world charm. Its streets are lined with cobblestones, and you feel like you're walking back in time as you explore it. I just love all the classical German houses, and I think it's so cool how the milky blue River Lech runs right
He
next
loves
to the
everything.
town. The crowning feature of Fussen is the High Castle. I mean, it just adds so much character to the town. If you really want to go,
It's a pretty cool setup, yeah, I admit.
Fussen is the High Castle. I mean, it just adds so much character to the town. If you really want to go back in time, I mean, you just gotta give Fussen a visit. Now, for a
Yeah, and Neuschwanstein is near Fussen. It's like a 20-minute drive or something.
final destination, we're going to visit the iconic Neuschwanstein Castle. I have to say that it is the most beautiful castle in
most
all Europe.
beautiful.
It's what inspired Disney's
not true.
Sleeping Beauty castle. I mean, it's just the perfect place for a princess. Now, the castle is nestled at the very tip of southern Germany. Neuschwanstein Castle is placed perfectly in the mountains with a phenomenal 360 view of the Bavarian Alps and the town below. The construction of the castle began in 1869. During World War II, the SS debated blowing up the castle to prevent it from falling into the enemy's hands, but thankfully it never happened. Today, the castle receives over 1.4 million visitors a year, so it's
The other day we watched a video where they showed the statistic numbers and it was 700,000. He's saying 1.5 million. Who do we believe now? Guys,
definitely a tourist hotspot.
Fake news
I
everywhere.
just can't get over the beauty of this castle. It's something straight out of a fairy tale. Well, that is it for my Germany top 10. I mean, there's just so many beautiful places that I
guys, I'm not sure what I should think about this video. It's very like dividing. It has 2 million views almost, and it was made by a guy who obviously hasn't even been to most of those places and maybe even has not been to Germany, and he's giving like stock footage to show the stuff and finds everything awesome. This is the worst kind of video you should watch to travel somewhere. I mean, it's nice to get an impression of how things look, but don't listen to those guys. Yeah, like he obviously has no idea what he's talking about. There's much better videos out there. And it's also very misleading. It's not top 10 places. There were like at least 50 places he was talking about. This is just for like keyword grabbing or like title grabbing. This will get a dislike from me, but still, it gave you some nice impressions. It would be nice to also to have, if he's already doing something like that, to show where in Germany those places are, so you don't have to look it up yourself. Maybe I should do a video that is better than his, and it will get more views. Oh my god. Okay, that's it for now. See you in the next video. Bye.